for conversation with Tim Lay.
Here we go. Can you hear me?
Yeah, at least one of us looks official. I'm glad it's you.
Let's not go that far.
We're just pretending.
I like this pretend thing. Sounds so blissful, right?
Yeah, exactly. Man, so what is going on? Here we go. Hiatus.
All right.
Coming out of a crazy time. Back at it.
Back at it. Everyone's alive. Well, at least everyone we know. That's for sure.
Yeah, definitely. Luckily, didn't know anybody severely affected.
No, neither. Yeah, neither did I.
Oh, that's good. That is good.
Yeah,
so,
thank goodness.
Yeah, been a good while, year and change. Lots happened. Lots happened. Kept in touch. Let's just go straight into it. For those who don't know who you are, although we definitely did not have very many episodes on the last rendition, but who cares? Who cares? It's a new year. It's a new us.
New you.
Yeah.
Me.
Yeah, exactly. Give the listeners or the viewing audience, however they're consuming, give them like a 2-minute of like who you are. Break it down.
Okay. So
2-minute origin story.
So for those who don't know me, I'm Michael Goldberg. I live in Simi Valley, California. I'm a skateboarder that did not ever go pro. However, I found another way to be involved in the industry. I've been skating since I was 10 years old, and I am now 44. Dang. So it's been a while.
You got some years on that.
Yeah, I've been working in the skateboard industry. So 10 years old, been skating, working in the skateboard industry since 2005. Starting at a shop, and now I'm currently at a skateboard distribution, which is the first of that. So
yeah, that's super exciting.
Right.
I remember you telling me who you were working for, and I was super pumped for you.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, so go ahead and you can tell listeners and the viewers who you currently work for.
So I currently work for Keen Distribution, and Keen Distribution houses 4 brands here in the U.S. because their headquarters is in the UK. Yep. So the brands that we do are Polar skateboards, Frog skateboards, Cafe skateboards, and we do small wheels.
Do you ever incorporate the Last Resort shoes?
Oh, maybe I do 5 brands.
You do?
Yes, yeah. Wow, look at that. Well, I've only been working there for a month now, so. But yeah, Last Resort and Polar skateboards is Pontus Alves. That's his doing, and that's what. Yeah, and exactly, and he based Keen Distribution around those 2 brands. If you go onto keendistribution.com and you go to the top right corner and you click on that, it'll show you like all the brands that they're a distro for out there in the UK. And I was actually really surprised, like who they carry. At least that's what I saw on the website. So I'm still kind of learning about the distribution, and all that. So,
man, that's amazing. So what was like the first week like?
Oh boy.
Since you now let's also tell the viewers that you've been out of work for over a year, right?
Yes, correct. 1.5 years.
Yeah. So for those who don't know, Goldie used to work at Primitive, And yeah, unfortunately, we don't need to go into all that stuff. We're focused on the
No.
now.
Yeah.
But yeah, so having not worked for, year and a half, what was the first week like?
It was a lot for me.
Were you
um,
super overwhelmed?
yeah, that's how I felt. But things started to settle, and I guess that's like any new job. You feel overwhelmed. You're going into something. I do have. I mean, I have experience of what the position that I. Okay, so the position that I was chosen for, it has my background of customer service. However, I'm also doing inventory adjustment. I'm doing, creating sales orders. I'm invoicing them. It's a lot of admin work, a lot of steps to remember. I mean, yeah, there's just, it's a lot. Um, Shoot, I'm still trying to remember, I'm there. I'm just now starting to take care of doing the international shipping. So basically, what I'll be doing is, and I've never done this. I'll be talking with the freight forwarders, setting up all the shipments, like to get picked up. It's going to be a lot of back and forth to what, because that primitive they had a guy. I mean, he didn't just do international, but that was like one of his things. Like he would talk to all the shipping companies, for
Wow.
pickup, drop off, drop
DHL
ship.
and all that.
Well, even more so.
I
Yeah,
mean, I'm
like
sure that there's like,
third party, you name it, dude. Like and he told me, it's an all day thing. However, I'm just doing a fraction of it. By no means am I saying, oh, I can't handle this, but it's just a lot. I'm wearing a lot of hats because, and that's what it was explained in my interview, because it was basically, hey, yeah, you're gonna do customer service, but you're also gonna, do this, do this. I'm like, ooh, okay, but I'm up for the challenge. I'm super hyped.
that's
I'm
good.
pumped. Yeah,
Yeah, no, I remember your call. You were amped.
I was. I can't believe I got. I mean, I can't believe I got chosen. I know one of the other dudes. I know him because we worked together at Huff. Um, super cool. I say kid because I'm like the old man in this shit now, but yeah, I say kid. He was being considered, but my friend Lee Derber, which you know who that is,
Yep.
uh,
Yeah, Lee.
yeah, yep, he, yes, sir, he once again pulled me out of the water and got me a job over there. I work right next to Lee, and I'm really proud of that kid. I've known him since he was 12 years old, and let me tell you, he runs the whole show over at Keen, like at the distro. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah. When I was like getting emails from like just him,
Yeah.
I'm thinking like in my brain, I'm like, man, this is like this guy's show. Like
Yes.
he's
No. It's straight up.
like, this is the guy.
Yes, he is the man. He is the man here in the U.S.
That's so cool. How old's Lee?
Oh man, he mentioned it. I don't know if he's. I don't. Dude, Tim. I don't even think he's 30 yet.
Oh wow, good for him. He's a
Yeah, I know.
beast.
He is. He walked into something good, but he does a lot. That dude kills it over there, man. He
Yeah.
kills it. Sales, you name it, dude. He's helping run the warehouse. It's crazy, dude. Like I trip on that all the time.
Well, I think it was
But
like probably like a good thing too, because like I don't remember all the like positions he had over at Huff, but
right.
I'm sure it groomed him really, really well.
Yeah, I mean, to what I remember, he was doing customer service like I was for the West Coast, um, for the West Coast guys over there, and then of course he slid in and started doing sales, and that's his main thing. He's still a rep for Huff, but he doesn't have to go into the office. It's nothing like that. But he's at a different office now, so
He's still a rep
and
for Huff?
yes, he is. Yep.
Oh my Lord. Wow.
Yes, sir.
Busy.
He is busy, dude. Busy,
No.
busy.
No way. And
Yep.
they just launched Huff Women's? That's crazy.
Wait, did they really?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Dude, when I worked there, they wanted to do it, but they're like, oh, women's is so hard. And I was like, I don't blame you. Women is tough. It's tough.
Yeah.
Because they tend to change their I guess the words fashion or whatever their fashion
Vision,
sense. Sorry,
direction.
vision. Thank you. And they change it quite often. Not that fashion always does, but that is a constant turn and burn. Because I worked the retail aspect of it when I was running the shop in Westlake Village, so it was pretty gnarly.
Yeah. Yeah, no, recently like just launched the Huff Women's. I saw on LinkedIn. I saw Sweets post about it.
Hey, Keith.
Yeah.
Love that guy. He's the man.
Dude, he is the man.
Yeah.
So first week, overwhelming. Second week, how'd it go?
It started to mellow out because what it was is that when the first week that I didn't mention, I walked into the summer 21 apparel drop for Polar.
That was Looney Tunes.
Oh man, that was insane. But like I said, with my primitive history, I know what the job entails, in terms of on that part or that aspect of it.
Yeah.
So I handled it as best as I could.
Man.
And I was told I did okay. I was told I did good, but at the end of the day, it's never over. So you always gotta strive for better on the next one, I suppose. So
Yeah, just try to do better the next day with whatever hand you're dealt.
Yeah, let me tell you, you just don't know.
Have you been dealt any crazy hands so far while you've been there? Where you're just
I'm just, yeah. Well, you know what? I was a little nervous. I'm a little nervous taking on the whole international thing with the shipping.
Yeah.
But you want to know something? Like these guys, they've been nothing but patient with me so far. I mean, Tim, I've only been there. This is my 4th week.
Yeah.
So I feel like they're just kind of throwing.
Week?
We'll say today would be I started on the 6th of July.
Okay, yeah.
So it's so that's about right.
Yep. Man.
So yeah, I'm just trying to learn. Like, I'm just kind of doing everything. I'm trying not to bounce around too much, but it's like, oh shit, I gotta do. Oh fuck, like answer this email, which is fine. I mean, I've done it. It's just I just want to do it right. That's all.
Definitely. You got your foot in the door. You're coming back after a year and a half of.
I know. I didn't. Quite honestly, I wasn't really looking for anything. I mean, of course, my ears and eyes are always open when I'm in that scenario of no job. But with COVID and all, everything going on, I'm like, nobody's hired. No one's gonna hire. And I saw Lee post, the listing on his Instagram, and I just threw my name in the pot, and I'm like, I let Lee know I did, and he's like, dude, I'm getting you an interview. I'm like, okay. And then, dude, check this out. So I'm friends with this dude, Richie Valdez, that he's the old team manager for Welcome. Okay. And I didn't, of course, he knows obviously a lot of people in the industry doing what he did. And he's worked for Birdhouse and all that stuff too. And he knows the owner, or he knows Mike Hall's, his name's Mike Halls. I believe he's partners with Pontius Alf on this whole thing. And I'm pretty sure he is, because that's who I answer to and stuff. Like he's me and Lee's boss. So Richie was like, hey, it was funny. He hit me up. Hey, Mike Halls hit me up from the UK. Wanted to know if I wanted the warehouse job. And I was like, well, I didn't say anything yet to Richie, but I'm thinking, well, I didn't apply for that. But I was like, no way. He was like, yeah, you were the first person, because it's not a fit for me. I was like, well, and then I told Richie what I did. And then Richie was like, oh, dude, I'm going to give him your number right now. So, dude, the next day I get a freaking call from the UK. I'm like, I was like, what the fuck?
Were you like,
I'm like, what's this number?
what's this strange numerics, digits right here?
Yeah, no, it just, I kind of got a call like in that manner, and I picked up the phone, and I pretty much knew who it was, because of course Richie told me he was going to give me give him all of my information. So there you have it. Goldberg's got another job. I love it though, dude. I know some of the kids in the warehouse. It's me, so it's a total of 7 of us. That's it.
That's small time.
Small time. Yeah, I'm just rolling with it.
How big is the warehouse? Roughly. If you're decent on square footage.
Oh, I'm fucking horrible at that. No. Okay, let's give a guess. Maybe it's like, dude, I don't. Yeah, I'm terrible.
I mean, you can compare it to like maybe like a supermarket or something.
Yeah, let's just say it's probably about that's about right. Probably about like a supermarket size, maybe ish.
Okay. So
and then they bought the warehouse next door.
They bought the building.
No, it's just it's basically 2 units, and we're going to connect them just so we can space out the brands a little better, and just make it easier to have everything in its own little place.
Did they buy it or did they lease it?
No, they lease it. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, dang.
No, not like that.
I'm like, you're going for some like Heath Kirchart by the building type stuff.
No. They haven't reached that, I'm sure.
They haven't reached that capacity yet.
No. But I gotta say one thing. The jeans they're super quality. I know they're overpriced. But now,
you know how I feel about that.
Yeah. I mean,
things are 120, 130 bucks. Jeez.
Dude, I mean,
do you have a pair?
I have a pair of the 93s, and that's kind of like the hot one where we work, because they're baggy. They're baggy like the Dickies. The Dickies I was telling you about?
874s?
Yes, correct. They're baggy. Okay. That's like the length, but dude, like you could feel, or the width, I mean, and then you could feel how the denim just, it feels thick, like I don't think like thick to where you're going to sweat your ass off too bad.
Yeah.
But because let's face it, any jeans are going to sweat.
Do you wear those pants every week? Like once a week?
No, dude, like it's like 100 and some degrees here in Cali, so I'm not doing that yet.
Okay, but do you feel like when it cools down and you could wear them, will they be part of your like weekly rotation of pants?
Damn straight. I'm not kidding. I'm not just saying that, dude. I got
that's good.
I got pitch black 93s. Those seem to be the joint.
Okay. So, I mean, maybe I was wrong about these things, but yeah, I don't know. I mean, so
well, I gotta tell you, dude, that I mean, parents are just, parents don't give a shit. They're just spending $150 on pants. I mean, it's pretty gnarly, dude. But like I said, I do honestly feel that there's a quality there. So there's a quality to like behind it. There really is. So
that's good. I mean, like I told you, I might get a little test pair, but I might not charge full retail price. I might just be like, hey,
don't tell me that. Don't tell me that. Yeah.
We'll edit that part out. Maybe we
will.
No, this is unfiltered. I don't know. We'll see.
Oh yeah, we'll see. But I also got the big boy shorts. I got those. Those are cool.
I don't know much about them.
They like
shorts?
Yeah, they're jean shorts. And they're they just go below the knee type thing. I mean,
okay.
I haven't stopped wearing that type of short.
Man, remember when shorts used to go like right, like when they like hit your calves? Remember that?
Yeah, right. These are like, yeah, these are like, yeah, like I said, just below the knee. It's not like, like the kids now, like they were used to, they went through the whole like above the knee, which
Oh
if
yeah,
they're
they
bored,
were like the dolphin phase.
yeah, like that's where the generation came and seen now. So it's like, um, I don't know. I can't wear that shit. If they're board shorts, I don't mind. That's fine. I'm at the pool, but
Yeah,
not skating around, dude. Like
not
I
above
can't
the
do
knee.
that.
No dolphin style.
No, not
Leave
no.
for Lucas Pube.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I will leave it for him. That dude fucking kills it, and
And he's
definitely he can definitely handle it.
definitely handled the dolphin style.
That's right. So, I have a question for you. So you have a new venture coming up.
Yeah.
How goes it? How goes it?
So last week it like really started to hit me, and my anxiety started to like go
Kick
through
in.
the roof.
Yeah.
It was bad. Like I did not like it. And like even like every day this week, like I really like asked myself, like, did I make the right decision?
Who you're contemplating.
Yeah, no, like I'm scared. Like I go from teaching and managing anywhere
Right.
between, we'll say like 15 to my maximum ever was like 23 to now I'm going to see an entire school over 6 days, and that's like 650 people. So yeah, I like increased my like managing by like I don't know what, that's more than like 10K. It's like 100K.
Yeah.
What it is.
Right.
Like, that's
Right.
crazy. So yeah, and there's no textbook, like there's no teacher's manual.
Oh shit. Really?
Yeah, no, the art, there's no like teacher's manual. So I
Right.
got these like standards that I got to hit for like
Okay.
K through 5, and like each one of them, like each one of the standards like kind of leads into the next one like year over year.
Okay.
So, and there's, I want to say like 11 or 12 standards total that you're supposed to hit through during a course of a year.
Okay.
For each grade level. And yeah, so I don't have to give A's, B's, or C's. I basically just give E's or S's.
Oh, okay.
For grading wise. And yeah, it's just like, I feel like it's a lot.
It's yeah, no. I mean, and I thought the task I was I'm being delegated where shit, dude, maybe I got it easy. I probably got it easy. Yeah.
I mean, today we did like the back to school meet and greet thing. So saw some kids, saw some parents. A couple of them came into the art room because parents mentioned that their child's like, really into art. And I'm like, oh, that's, that's awesome. And I just said like, hey, we're gonna create some cool things. We're gonna get messy. We're gonna make mistakes. We're gonna like, I was like, some of them I was just like, this is my first year teaching art, and they'll find all this out when I first see them. Like, yeah, this is like my first year, so I'm not gonna be slamming. I'll be the best that I could be. And help you and encourage you, and yeah, we'll experiment together and like create together and just try to have a good time. It's really like the only thing I can ask for.
I mean, and that's basically, yeah, that's I share that with you. I just I much like you probably feel like you want to flourish in this, and I want to flourish in what I'm doing. I don't know. I just, yeah, So I feel that 100%.
Yeah, and so just like the workload of like creating all these like weekly lesson plans for kinder through fifth, so I gotta like map out like, okay, well, what am I gonna do with kindergarten over the next like kind of like multiple sessions I see them.
Okay.
And what am I gonna do with first? What am I gonna do with second, third, fourth, and fifth? And then like I gotta like manage that. And then also we gotta do like one of the first things that we're gonna do is we're going to basically just create a portfolio. And when I say portfolio, it's just like a 12 by 18 construction paper. We're gonna fold it in half. We're gonna put your name on it, first and last. And you can decorate it a little bit, but then that's gonna be like your living like archive of your work all year, because my school does like a art show in April.
Oh, so wait, so they prepare for that?
So yeah, so they'll be creating things throughout the year, and like if it's like a certain thing like a mask that they make, obviously they're going to take that home. But if it's something like a colored pencil drawing or charcoal or pastels or a painting or something with construction paper, like we're going to archive that, we're going to put it in their portfolio, and then we're going to revisit that we should probably start revisiting it in March.
Right.
Because it's sometime in April, and they'll need to pick their favorite artwork that they did, and then they're going to need to write an artist statement. So yeah, I want like, even if it's like for kinder of like, I like this because blank, if that's their artist statement, dude, they're slamming, you know?
Oh, okay.
You know, but obviously for fifth grade, we're going to try to go to like a little bit deeper and like talk about like, you know, I like this because this, I was feeling this, I was trying to convey this. So yeah, I hope to have like the whole school, each student create some sort of artist statement about their work. And then I don't know where they hang it. I assume it's by their rooms. But yeah, to avoid like damaging the artwork, like I don't want to like hit with staples. So what I'll probably do is what I did when I was like showing off the first graders work, and I'll have to like make all these things too. You just take a clothespin and then you like hot glue a little like a thumbtack to it. So then you can thumbtack it to the wall, but then you have the clothespin that you can open and close, and it can house your work, and that way it won't damage you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, right. That's pretty dope. Okay.
So yeah.
That sounds exciting. And scary.
Yeah. April will be here before we know it.
Yeah, dude. Next week will be over already. Trust me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, luckily, like the very like first 6 days, I'm basically just like Groundhog Daying it, because each class I have to present like who I am, but then also just go over like the rules and the routines of the class.
Okay.
And because they only see me like once every 6 days, next time they see me, they might forget something. So even the next time I'm gonna have to go over the rules and procedures again a little bit. But then on the second time I see him, I want to say that we're just gonna do that portfolio thing. Here we go. Let's fold the paper. Let's make a taco. Let's write your name on it. And let's
add lettuce and cheese. Yeah, exactly.
And let's put some crayons on there, like decorate it a little bit so it's yours. Because then when it's all over with, then they'll be able to take that entire portfolio home with them. And it's like, they're in charge of it. Like, you do the work, I'm going to house your work. I'll keep it safe. But yeah, you gotta put in the work. If you're not there,
that's right.
You're never there. This thing's blank.
Right. Guess what? That is that an E or an S?
I would, that's a good question, because we
E,
also give,
E is effort.
well, E is excellent, S is satisfactory, but we
yeah,
also have N's that are needs improvement, and that's basically
Yes.
like an F.
Right.
So, but I don't know if they want to give out N's. I would say that would only be under the circumstances of like, this person doesn't have anything in their portfolio and they've had
Right.
chances to make things up and they haven't. So also during that part, I would probably like phone the parent and be like, unfortunately, like your child has missed like a lot of school. I'm super sorry. I have no idea like what's going on in
Right.
their lives. Like I'm, that's beyond me. But I would just be like, I'm just gonna let you know that your son or daughter is gonna get an N because of this.
Yeah, lack of whatever. Well, whatever. I wouldn't say lack. I guess you have to kind of finagle your words.
I mean,
too.
it's all about like, I don't know. I just want to teach them about like personal accountability.
Right. Right. Absolutely.
Like, I don't know. You're not gonna get paid 50% of what you should be earning if you never go into your job.
Weird. Is that weird? That's freaking weird.
I don't know. This entitlement age is stupid.
Yeah, well, you and I know nothing about that shit. Let me tell you. Well, no, I have never felt, and I know you haven't either. So, yeah.
You never felt entitled?
No,
That's good.
I don't think. I mean, I'm always feeling like I'm not entitled, just like, I guess I'm trying to like maintain and like keep my credibility.
Yeah.
I don't even think it's entitlement.
No, that's good. No, that's not entitlement.
I try. I mean, I don't know. So,
I mean, you can stand on your own 2 feet.
so far.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, exactly. There we go.
Oh, you're not a zoo animal and you're good.
Right, you're right.
Zoo animal meaning like you do everything for your child and you let them loose in the wild, they're gonna be dead.
That absolutely right.
Same thing with the zoo animal. Like P.S. I love animals, but like
No, for sure.
if any of those animals were like to be let loose in the wild,
Oh,
they'd be
dude,
dead in
done.
10 minutes.
Yeah,
Because they don't know anything else. They don't know what the wild is like because they've been in captivity.
correct.
Because they've had
Right.
everything for them. So it's the same thing with like any person. Like,
right. Might as well learn it in your class
yeah,
because it's going to be the easiest, or not the easiest, but you know what I mean. It'll be a subtle way.
it's gonna be a really fun time. So
Yeah, that too.
if
Let's not forget the fun.
if you're not bringing your personal accountability, then
Yeah, you're looking at an end.
And a phone call.
Yeah, no phone call.
And a phone call.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to ask my kid if he's ditching class.
Oh no.
I
Hopefully
don't have any kids.
I know you don't. You're just being silly.
Yeah, I am.
hopefully I don't have to make any phone calls, but like
No.
I think like luckily now after like COVID and everything, like when we like were like really forced to like call the parents like on a weekly basis, like that definitely like made me more comfortable with like doing it, because before that, like I don't know, to be honest, like I was kind of scared. I was like, I got phone the parents. Jeez.
Yeah, right. I was like, whoa.
I mean,
what's gonna be like?
I'm sure like on their like receiving end too, it's just like, hey, this is Mr. Lay from CP Squires. They're probably like, great, what now?
Yeah, what now? Exactly.
what did my child do? But yeah, no, I think it's like doing those weekly calls to everybody, just, and that helped me become more comfortable with doing it, and it's not as like scary now. And I think as long as you come from like a good place and like a good heart of like,
yeah, right,
of like solid like concern, like, hey, we're doing this for your child, and it's just like not sticking, like, hey, like, can you like put in a little extra effort at home just to maybe like read to them?
Yeah,
Then,
right.
just anything to like to
Well,
help them, because it's a struggle.
well, what I tripped on is hearing, and not only from you, but a lot of kids, because I told you I know another teacher that teaches in Thousand Oaks, and you both have told me that a lot of kids don't have computers.
Yeah.
And I just, to me, that's, look, I'm not saying that that isn't something, I'm not saying that isn't something, I don't want to say unheard of, but well, maybe because I would
Well,
think that everyone had one now,
I mean, especially, I mean, and
or a
not,
phone.
not, I mean, you're living in Thousand Oaks, which is not an inexpensive city,
Tell me
and you
about it.
don't have a
She was, yeah,
computer?
yeah. They were having to use. She said in her district, I think they were trying to get iPads. So
Okay,
and then the kids would like basically take them from the library, I guess, and rent them or what. I don't even know, but I don't even think that happened.
got
Excuse
you.
me.
Oh no, you're good.
Oh, excuse me. So yeah, so she said that like yeah, some of the kids like stopped coming onto the Zoom class, like, but what is she gonna do? You know, like
Yeah, no, she can't. It's out of her control.
yeah.
Out of her control. Yeah.
So I'm like I like said to her, I'm like, so you I think she said she taught third or fourth grade. I'm all, did the kid drop out of school? That's insane.
I
The
mean,
parents probably were just, you know, what are they gonna do?
man, last year was like the easiest school year ever.
Oh my gosh, I feel like I got so ripped off, dude, as a kid being in school. I saw the
Now
little
you're feeling
skate.
entitled.
Yeah. The entitlement came. All right, you're right. Maybe there is a point in my life, and that was it. The kids were, because okay, so here's something that we didn't discuss earlier, that I worked part-time over at Skate University here in Simi Valley.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I did that after I was laid off of Primitive. Todd Huber over there, the owner, he did me a super solid and just hired me 2 days a week for 6 hours a day. So that's what I was doing. That was basically what I was doing for a year, because yeah, I didn't do it for the full year and a half, but that I was off work. So what I did find out is those kids would, you know, like they would be there quite often, and I'm like, shit, don't you have school? And they're like, oh yeah, we already went. I'm like, for how long? They're like, oh, from like 10 to 2. I'm like, 10 to 2? I'm like, dude, it's like nothing. They're like, yeah, dude, it's so sick. And I'm like,
They were
well,
enjoying
yeah,
their vacation.
for like a year and a half. Dude, they
Dude,
were fucking styling, dude. And they were skating, and couple, dude, two of those kids got really good, man.
I
Like
bet.
I think, yeah.
I bet. If you're only
I
in
mean they
school
yeah,
for 4 hours and then you have like the
yeah,
rest of the time to do whatever,
yeah.
oh yeah, you're
And
going to the indoor park that's sick and you're gonna learn
yeah,
stuff.
yeah, and the outdoor park and wherever, dude. And like,
Yeah,
dude, they were doing it. They were
that's
just fucking doing it. Yeah, it's
yeah,
crazy.
no, they were on vacation and they were enjoying it.
Yeah, as dude, and they're teenagers, and if that was happening when you and I were teenagers, we'd probably do the same shit. Oh yeah,
Oh yeah, no doubt about it.
yeah, dude. I'm looking at it going, fuck, I'm like, dude. I was like, why couldn't? But then again, you know what? High school was just fine for me. I'm glad.
I mean,
I'm glad I went to. Yeah,
I honestly enjoyed working at home last year, like just teaching
I
on.
bet.
I loved it. It
Yeah,
was great. I loved it. And that I think that also too, like knowing that I had to go back, like also like elevated my anxiety because like
anxiety.
I'd been here for like a year and a half working, doing the thing. And now I gotta go like back in the building. I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah, right. You just weren't into it.
And like, I mean, I've been around like people and like we've traveled and stuff like that, but it's just like it I don't know, it's just
No,
another
no, you're
like
right.
it's another feeling when you have to like go into like your actual like workplace and you're gonna see 650 people over the course of this time, and you gotta like really like not that I was not doing my job, because I always did do my job. Like,
No, for sure.
shout out old first grade team. Yeah, we always delivered, but yeah, no, it's just it's way different. I could like, if I needed to go to the bathroom, I could walk like 10 feet.
Right.
That was easy. When I
Now
need to have lunch, I could walk 50 and make my sandwich.
Yep. Didn't
Dude,
have to
it
go out
was
and
a
spend money.
luxury.
Right.
It was a luxury.
Absolutely.
And
Absolutely.
I loved it.
There's nothing wrong with that, dude. And you were able to teach because so while I was, I told you, like, I have this little elementary school down the street from my house that I skate the parking lot. And
Hold on. Is that the parking lot that I met you at?
yes, absolutely. Was.
Man, tell everybody what school that was.
That is Justin Elementary. However, now it's called Justin Early Learners. I couldn't spit that out for some reason.
Okay.
But yeah, early learners. So it's for kids with like, well, it turned into a school that is it's for kids with special needs.
Okay.
Yeah. So they would let me skate in the parking lot when they went back, but the kids weren't back. But like,
that's really nice of them.
Yeah, that was. And it was cool because, like midday during the week, I had somewhere to just go skate flat ground and a couple curbs. And and they were cool with it. I was cool with the ground, the custodian there, I guess.
If you make friends with the custodian, you're good.
Yeah, you're in. You're in.
Yes.
So like the teachers, they wanted to come back full time. It just, I think what it was, well, I guess with that school, it was more of a challenge for them to do it at home because the kids like really needed to be there. So maybe that's not the best example. But
no, definitely with like some of those like, special needs, like they need like a physical setting.
Yeah, because like I said, I was skating when they went back in the session, and I saw a couple of the kids come out and they'd be just crying and screaming, and I maybe because there was something in the classroom that it was one-on-one, obviously, and then there was something in the classroom that the teacher had that the child couldn't take with them or stuff. I don't know. It was just I was looking at something different in life. That's all. Just something different. Something I never. I know I'm aware of it. I just don't know anything about it. So it's pretty gnarly. So.
Yeah, no, definitely, and I don't know all about that stuff either. But those.
I would talk to some of the teachers, and they would tell me if they're not too much because they're not really supposed to. But
confident. They gotta keep it. Classified.
Yeah, but you can see it when they like walk the child out with the parents in the parking lot. So, well, everyone was pretty cool, but they were excited to get back, but obviously for what they needed to do. The teacher that I know that works in Thousand Oaks at that district, she liked it, but she's like 50% of it she really needed to be back in the class because of what she was experiencing with the kids not showing up to the Zoom class and all that crap. So
attendance was like pretty I would say it was like okay. Like some of those people who were just like habitually absent eventually just got automatic withdrawals because they didn't show up for 10 days.
I'm sure.
So and that's like a blessing in disguise.
No, I know it probably is.
Which really like sucks to like say because they needed it, But
Yeah.
I mean, also at the same time, it's like, dude, school has never been easier. Like you're at home
Yeah.
on this thing, and like all you have to do is like, if you don't know the answer, type it into Google, enter, and then you have
Yeah.
a stream of answers. It's like, it's so ludicrous.
Well, I guess there's one thing about kids that never changed. They're fucking lazy. I
mean,
said it.
So I
I
mean,
was, but you want to know something, dude? I was that kid though. I was.
you were lazy.
I was lazy. I didn't fucking
Did you ever
want. I
read
didn't
a?
want to
Did
do
you ever
shit.
read? Did you ever read a?
Did I
book?
read?
Did you read a book in high school?
I read one book. One?
Which book do you remember?
Fuck. I don't know. One of them required high school books. Dude, really, I'm like, that's the honest answer right there.
No, I'm trying to remember if I read a book cover to cover. I was in like honors English and like AP English, and like we always had to do these like summer like readings.
You just read The Jacket.
Dude, one time we had to read like this was my junior year. I think it was my junior year, maybe senior year, one of those two. Anyways, my teacher for those years was, oh wait, no, this was my senior year. Okay, no, I remember. Senior year, Mrs. Parada, she kicked butt. But yeah, we were supposed to read the Odyssey. And like the very first day we get back, there's like a test. I'm like, a test?
Yeah, what?
On the book.
What?
There's a test on the book. And like one of the first questions is like, what's the, like, I know the answer now, but it was just like, what was like the book, like it was the Odyssey, but then it was also like called like called the Iliad.
Okay.
And that was the answer to the test, but I put down Homer's Logs.
That's awesome. Dude.
Like, dude, I remember my friend Jen Schultz was grading my test, and I remember there was probably like a certain times where she probably like tried to like change my answer, and she like gave me some looks a few times. I'm just like, yeah,
whatever, help me out.
Dead, I'm dead in the water. Like I'm gonna get an F on this, and that's how I'm starting off the year.
That's amazing, dude. Yeah, I barely passed high school, dude.
Homer's Logs. Classic.
Yeah, Homer. Yeah,
Obviously,
passed it, yeah.
Definitely not the correct answer by any means.
Nah, but dude, look at you now.
Now I'm teaching them how to try to be creative.
Yeah, and that's amazing. See, that Homer's Logs was pretty creative. Yeah.
Even like in college, answer. Even in college, like I don't think I read books. Like I didn't get into books until probably like within the last 10 years when like Olivia was born. And like
you started reading like novels
like
and stuff?
Read to her every night. Like, dude, I was lucky she was so young. I'm just like sick. All I gotta do is like read little critter books. I'm like, I can handle this.
And then
well, luckily she can read on her own because dude, I was always like scared to death to like read in front of like the class, like oral reading. Oh my God. That was like my death blow, dude. No, I sucked at that. Like, dude, I was so shy and intimidated and like sheepish. I was like an introvert. Right. People are like, you were like that? I'm like, yeah. Hated it.
That's crazy. And now you're in front of 650 people.
Dude, I would like, dude, I can talk in front of like 650 like strangers and I'm like, good. Because they're all gonna be strangers to me. Like,
so what I mean, that's what's gonna happen. And
I'm just like,
it's just part of us growing up. And not, I mean, the older we get, the less we kind of care about what how others perceive us, if you will. So I think, you know, like even doing what I'm doing, you know, like I never thought I'd be talking to people about their problems. Like, I mean, because that's really what I do. I talk about their problems with their products, you
Yeah.
know. And I try and make the conversation as light as possible. I had good. I mean, I'm dealing with. I'm dealing with like customers that are more skate oriented, but I feel right now. So like, and what I'm sorry, and let me clarify what that means. They're more skate oriented to where when if I call them, which I have no problems doing, and I try and do that first before I email them because there's an issue with their order and I want to fix it, right?
Yeah.
So I would like to do that as fast as possible so we can keep going. If they don't pick up their phone, I may or may not leave a voicemail. I've been trying to be better about it and actually do that, and also email them. So there was a lady I was speaking to, because now, once again, you know, all the little Timmies out there, they like the big pants. So
Yeah, they do.
the moms are buying them. I spoke to a mom. We had a great conversation, Tim. And then she winds up, yeah, it was a great convo, very nice. She was a sweetheart. I I told her what I could do for her. I explained, you know, basically the background of our brand, not that she asked, but it's only because of what she was asking me and then what I was really able to provide her.
Oh, good.
You
So
know what
you
I mean?
provided her with like tons of value.
Well, I tried, yes.
So you built
and I
like a
said,
rapport.
yes. Well, thank you. That is value.
Yeah.
And I feel that she perceived that, because later that day she fires me an email, and it just, you know, she like quoted me about like what I said in our conversation
Dude,
and
because you
this and
were
that.
real and you were 100%. You weren't this like,
Well, right.
you weren't some like
However,
phony dude who's
thank you.
like,
And I wasn't. And I
yeah,
wasn't.
you're not slanging something that you like dislike.
No, right. You're right. However, she felt that what I offered was not up to her standard.
What was her standard? Did you figure
She
that out?
Oh, I knew it right off the bat, my man.
Oh, good.
That's why I am chosen to do what I do. And you know, I just told her, I was like, I mean, you know, I'm not trying to let the cat out of the bag. We didn't argue at all. It wasn't a bad conversation. Like I said, there was no argument, nothing bad. But she had bought an item, washed it, and yeah, I just told her, I'm like, I wish she didn't wash it, because then I would have been able to help you out.
Yeah.
However, what I can do is offer you a discount code if you'd like to purchase another pair.
Yeah.
Because unfortunately that falls under a used item, and we have to be able to resell these items.
Yeah.
So if that happens and this and that, and no, I understand, and this and that, and just like the email, I didn't think was nasty. I just felt that the email was kind of like, I don't know. She was just like, I'm disappointed, and I'm like, okay, did I not do enough for you? You know what I mean? Like, did I not do enough for you? And so, and I did, and I went and I answered her email and stated that, like, you know, and I said that to her. I'm like, I didn't say it in those words. I said it as professional as I could. And
I'm sure you were very.
you know, I surprise the shit out of myself every new email every fucking new email I type out, I'm like, who is this guy, dude?
Like,
but
I'm getting my pro skills on.
Well, you know, because you sit there, you're not talking, so you're on the phone, so you're able to like think stuff. You know, they don't know that email took you fucking 3 hours. I'm just kidding. No, you know, I just think about it, and, you know, whatever, and I look it over. And yeah, I mean, she was happy, but she was happy in terms of our conversation. But
what
the end
piece of apparel did she get? Like a hoodie, pants, shirt, like
pants. She got pants.
Okay, she got some pants.
Yeah.
And they were
She
washed and they were like damaged.
She said she had damaged other items in the laundry load. And I'll be honest with you, Tim, without calling her out, she washed it on a cycle she shouldn't have washed it on.
I mean, let's just have personal accountability. Here we go.
Thank you. See, these things all tie in. And
that they do.
You know what? I mean, I get it. She feels like an idiot for
well, yeah, I mean, you spent like you spent a pretty penny
she
on
did.
pants.
She did.
But that's you. That's on you.
I have a question.
Like you made the choice to purchase the $120 pants.
They're a little more than that.
You bought the pants, and if you're like unsure, like read the label on how you should.
Well, she was like, "There's no label." I was like, I mean, once again, I'm not busting open the pants out in the warehouse to see. Yeah,
You're not.
I'm not taking them out of the.
You're not driving home and looking at your pants.
No, I'm not. So to like see if, but she's like, "Oh, there's no labels, so there's no instructions," and I'm thinking to myself, most people wash their stuff in cold.
Yeah.
So, wait, and they dry their shit on delicate or low.
Dude, what did you do? Hang dry the pants.
Hang dry, and I told, and we had our conversation did consist of that.
Oh yeah, dude, I always dry the pants.
I hang dry my pants, my sweatshirts, and I'll be honest with you, Kim, I don't really wash my fucking jeans because I don't. Yeah,
I wash mine as off like whenever they're needed. Whenever when it's washing,
because I like the fit. I like how they fit when I buy them.
Yeah, and also like I don't know, you just want to like get your like natural dirtiness on them.
Yeah, that's true too. Get a bunch of staph infection.
You don't want to wash them away. You don't want to wash the memories away of you landing a slappy crook nollie flip out.
Damn right, dude. Like my buddy Judd, my buddy Judd Farhat, dude. That guy's freaking insane, dude.
Can he really do that trick?
He can do it switch. It was, dude, I watched him learn it. It's crazy.
Dang. How quickly did he learn it?
We were at the DMV curbs in Santa Monica. He said he had been trying it. He landed it in like about 20 minutes, like from trying it when we were there. But he was trying to land them better because they were kind of skidding. Yeah. And then I guess he went back the next day and nailed a good one, dude.
Dang.
Yeah, he he posted it on his Instagram. Yeah, he can do that. What's it? Switch sloppy front crook, fakie flip, I guess you call.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dang,
dude, that was insane.
That's sick.
You'll get a sloppy crook out of me though. I'll tell you that.
You're not getting any slappies out of me. I can't do them at all.
Damn, dude.
It's maybe someday, but yeah, not right now. Not right now. We're gonna wrap it up because we don't want this episode to be like however long the last episode was. We're trying to keep them short and sweet.
Yeah, right. We got to keep some interest.
We can always have another convo about other fun things too. So that's the nature.
Absolutely.
Any final thoughts or parting words?
You know what? Well, since things are back to normal, if you're still unemployed, have hope. But on the other end of that, you'll probably be getting paid more being unemployed. Those are my parting words.
That's some big facts right there.
There is, man. Or that is really. And just trust me, if at the end of the day, that rug will get pulled out of under you because they're already starting to crack down on this high high paying non-job. So
High paying unemployment.
yeah. Whew. Or hey, or as I called it, fun employment. Hey.
Dude, was some fun employment for sure.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, Goldie, thanks so much. We'll see you again soon. And
yeah,
that's it.